everyone, and welcome back to Slay-Tober. Today, I'm going to show you how to create your own mask. So it's a little hard to tuck in this mask, but I am going to go... I might need to take this off in order to talk to you guys. Hold on one second. Oh.
I had to talk to you guys, I'm sorry. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to create your own mask. I created this on a head bust that I'm going to show you guys. Literally, I built this from scratch. So, I got this whole costume idea from Jordan Hans. Jordan Hans is literally one of my favorite special effects artists of all time. Like, she's my favorite YouTuber. I love her. I've been following her for years. So I absolutely give her credit for all of this. But I wanted to redo my own and just see if I could do it. And I figure, why not do it for Slay-Tober and teach you guys how to do it along with me. We are gonna build an entire mask from scratch using this head bust here that I got from Mara. I do not have my own head bust, so Jordan, she has her own head bust, so it's literally her face measurements exactly. So this obviously isn't going to be exact to my face. However, it still fits really good. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to create your own like apocalyptic nuclear explosion something or other mask. And Jordan goes all out. Like, she has like a gas mask that she puts on and everything. Like, she is just like top-notch creator. But like, let's water this down and like simplify it and just teach how to create the mask and show you guys kind of like how basically the basic steps. So these are denture teeth that I got on Amazon for about $3. So these aren't even like, you know, like she has like even like a mold of her mouth and she makes her own like teeth, everything. I'll put her down below so you guys can absolutely check her out. I use denture teeth. It's all liquid latex, cotton balls, things like that. And then just alcohol paint and some cream paints. So if you want to learn how to create your own mask, then please keep watching.
Ooh, all right. This is my first time ever creating my own mask, but I absolutely love Jordan Hans on YouTube. She's another creator. She's literally one of my favorite special effects artists, and she did this look, and I absolutely wanted to try it out for myself. So this entire video is dedicated to her. This is absolutely her creative idea and everything. I was like, you know what, Jordan, I'm sorry, but I gotta try it. Okay, I gotta try it. I have a Maron head cast. This cast I got on Amazon. It's about $50 or so, and it's pretty close to the measurements of my own face. So I was able to use it for this mask, and you are going to basically want to start out with a lot of liquid latex on your cast. Just like I have here, I did about 3 to 4 layers. This is going to create a rubber-like layer on the inside so that when you peel it off, you're not ripping at all of the cotton. You really just want to douse it on that head cast and really just have that good, strong foundation of liquid latex. Then, as you see, I am going in with cotton balls. I like to unravel the cotton balls and have them in strips, and this is where you're just going to start dousing it in liquid latex again and building up this entire mask. You can create lumps and bumps and, you know, cover an eye, you can cover the mouth, whole 9 yards, but really it's just layer upon layer of cotton ball, cotton strips, whatever you want to use. And you can even use layers of tissue to really just smooth things out a little bit, but you are going to want to really use a lot of liquid latex and get everything really wet. If it's dry, it will absolutely rip off the cast when you pull it off. I love using the foam brushes that I get from the craft store. There are like a couple dollars for a full pack of them. And instead of using my hands, I really just use these foam brushes to brush on the liquid latex and press it into the cotton and make sure that it actually sticks to the head of the cast. This entire process took me days upon days. It actually took me a couple of weeks because you are building up so many thick layers of liquid latex. Each layer has to dry completely. It is honestly, it's not for the impatient, and I tend to be a little impatient. So I'm like, you know what, Jen, I'm going to test myself and my patience with this one. You know what? I think it turned out really good. So I'm really proud of myself. Now, after you go in with all of your layers of liquid latex, this is what I did personally. Jordan does it completely different, but I really just wanted to kind of create my own way of doing this because, you know, I don't have all of the materials and and tools that she may have. So I was like, you know what? I am going to order denture teeth. So that's what these are. I ordered denture teeth. I cut them down on the cardboard that they came on. I stuck them on the liquid latex layers when they were already wet, so they glued on there. And then I actually took the cotton and liquid latex over top of the edges of the teeth, so it looked like the lips had been kind of melted away by whatever radioactive fallout happened. And I just continued to, I did a couple layers of this so that it really held the teeth on. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to find a really creative way to put teeth on. Jordan has her own like teeth mouth cast, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, I tried and I was like, no, I can't. So I'm gonna have to work on that one. But you know what, the denture teeth worked perfectly, and they were about $3 from Amazon, so not too bad. And then I did these little craters on the face to make it look like the skin had melted away and created these like crater wounds. And I just created them by circling a little bit of the cotton doused in liquid latex again, and I took the end of my sculpting tools. So these are actually pottery tools, the blue ones that I'm using. And makeup artistry is very much a sculptural art. I actually had so much fun with this because I've been getting into more sculpture, and this just kind of sunk to me, and I created a lot of this using my sculpture tools. So I used the end of them to kind of pierce the center of the crater wounds, and these wounds ended up really circular and kind of like raised off the skin. So I was really proud of myself when it came to kind of getting creative with these wounds and with the teeth, and just overall how this mask turned out. That's pretty much how I did that. So during the first layer of liquid latex and cotton, or like the first time that you do this, I poked holes in my nose. Please make sure you poke holes in the nose or the eye if you want, if that's what you need to do. I just figured it was a lot easier to have the holes first because you're going to need to breathe. So please do not forget to do this. This is what it should look like after you're done the first step. And then this is what it's going to look like about 24 to 48 hours later. Some of the cotton was still a little dry, so you're going to have to go in with a little bit more liquid latex and just make sure that all of the dry areas that you see with the cotton is covered in liquid latex. And then you want to go back into the thin areas, which you'll be able to see the thinner areas because you'll be able to see this skin tone come through the entire mask, and you'll know where it's a little thinner. So when you go to pull it off your head cast, there's a higher risk of it tearing in those areas. So please make sure that you are layering on enough layers of liquid latex. And I just found that this was the way that I did it, and it turned out really good. Oh, and this is me taking a reel for Instagram because you know what, why not? Oh, and here she is. Look at her in all her glory. I just used alcohol-based paints. I didn't record it because I completely forgot to. I was able to get it off my head cast, and I just painted it with my alcohol-based paints from Narrative Cosmetics, and I just drew a line around my head where the mask ends, so I know where to put the liquid latex and where to paint extra green paint. I just wanted to cover my eye first because I actually cut out one of the eyes, so I colored that in green. I used my liquid latex from Marin that I've had forever. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little chunky, it burned a little bit, but you know what? It's okay because we used it up. We don't want to be wasteful. I made sure to dry it a little bit and stuck her on. I used my Marin Paradise paints in green to color down my neck and kind of give it a little bit more of like a finish. And here she is, guys. I made my own freaking mask. I am so damn proud of myself. I have never done this before. Jordan Hans, this is completely your creative idea and I'm totally copying you, but you know what, girl, you're my inspiration. I just want to learn from you. So amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow.